In a town the time seemed to forget, there was a school where the bell had long fallen silent. It wasn't just the bell that was quiet, the whole place felt muted. Students would drift in late, their footsteps echoing in half-empty hallways. The classrooms felt hollow, not just of students, but of hope. It was a place where the belief that small things could make a difference had faded away, like an old photograph left in the sun. Among the few who still walked these halls was a quiet girl named Lena. She wasn't the kind of person who commanded a room. She had no wealth to her name, and she rarely drew anyone's attention. But Lena possessed something far more valuable, a deep, unwavering respect for learning. She saw the school not for what it had become, but for what it was meant to be, a place of growth and possibility. Every single morning, before the first rays of sun had fully crested the hills, Lena would arrive at the silent school. She'd walk to the old, tarnished bell tower. The rope was frayed, the mechanism stiff. She would take the rope in her hands and give it a gentle, deliberate tap. The sound it made was soft, a mere whisper of its former glory. It barely traveled past the schoolyard fence. To anyone else, it would have been a useless, futile gesture. But for Lena, that soft, solitary chime was everything. It was a private promise to herself. It was the sound of her own quiet determination. It gave her the strength to face another day in a place that had given up on itself. Day after day, week after week, the routine continued. The soft tap of the bell became the rhythm of her life, a secret heartbeat for the sleeping school. While others saw decay, Lena saw potential. She immersed herself in her books, her mind a fertile ground in a barren landscape. She learned not just from the dusty textbooks, but from the silence itself, from the echoes of what once was and the dreams of what could be. The years passed, seasons changed, and slowly, almost imperceptibly, Lena grew. She grew in knowledge, in confidence, and in vision. The quiet girl who tapped a broken bell was becoming something more. Eventually, the day came when she left that forgotten town to continue her journey of learning in the wider world. But she never forgot the silent school or the soft chime that had been her anchor. More time passed, and one day, a car drove back down the dusty road leading to the town. A woman stepped out and looked at the school, her eyes filled with a mixture of memory and purpose. It was Lena, but she wasn't returning as a student. She had come back as the new head of the school. Her first act wasn't to hold a meeting or to issue directives. She walked straight to the bell tower. This time, she didn't just tap the bell. She had it repaired, polished until it gleamed, its mechanism restored to perfect working order. Then, standing before the gathered teachers and the few remaining students, she took hold of the new, strong rope. She pulled with all her might, and a loud, clear, resonant peal rang out across the town. The sound soared over the rooftops, through the quiet streets, and into the homes of everyone who lived there. It was a sound they hadn't heard in a generation. It was bold, confident, and full of life. It wasn't just a call to class, it was a call to awaken. In that moment, as the powerful chime echoed, everyone understood. They understood that even the smallest, quietest voice, if it remains consistent, if it refuses to be silenced, has the power to change everything. It can mend what is broken, revive what is dormant, and ring in a brand new day. That one small, consistent act from a girl who had nothing but hope became the catalyst that brought a community back to life. It's a powerful reminder for all of us. Your actions, no matter how small they seem, matter. Your voice, no matter how quiet, has power. Keep showing up, keep believing, and one day, your gentle tap will become a resounding chime that changes the world. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that we hope will inspire you.